Right, so it's 20:23 p.m. on the 23rd of February 2023. So that's lots of 23s and 23s. I thought it's good energy. Even though I won't post it, I'm going to make it. So I'm in my local pub. Well, I'm just having a little walk around my village. I was in my local pub and having my 1 pint, because I only drink 1 pint. I haven't drunk more than 1 pint when I come out. In many years, lovely little thatched cottage. I live in quite a nice village. Because I did try it once. I had a pint, and then I think I drank almost a third, possibly, of the second one. And I felt my primary eye connection vanish. It was like inside myself I was bibbling around, you know, like a egg in a jar of water, like wibbly, very wibbly. So it had gone. So I'll talk about this entity, demon. I don't know what it's called in antiquity, because people have got to have seen it. I saw a video of Howdy Mikowski having a chat with Amara Strand, and she spoke about him. So this demon, I call him the owl ghoul, or unzipper owl, because the first time I ever saw him, I was about 2 years old, and I sat with my father in local social club on a Sunday afternoon, and there was an old fella who was there, very drunk old fella, came over, knew my father, and decided that he was going to give me a big fat kiss. So he leant in, and as he leant in, this other thing came out of him first. I bit the old man's lips, which led to everybody going a bit crazy and screaming and such. It's my local phone box, which is not a phone box anymore, it's a local library. And obviously I was classed as feral and everything after that, but the old chap staggered backwards, sat back down in the chair, and then the ghoul owl, unzipper owl, unzipped his skin suit, just like a pure zip, just straight down, and then stepped out of him. Obviously this freaked me a bit out. Nobody else could see it but me. So I guess that's my first, what would be classed as schizophrenia, I suppose. Along with dissociative disorder, which I've got as well. But yeah. So the ghoul thing, yeah, I've seen him do all sorts. When my daughter was about 2.5, 3, we were walking into town, lived in Skegness at that time, and as we were getting up close to a zebra crossing, a man pressed the button to stop, and as he was waiting for the cars to stop, I saw Al step at the side of him and pushed him into the road, just straight in front of a car. The thing, it has absolutely no compassion at all for humanity, none whatsoever. It's just, human life is a toy. We're to be toyed with. We like games, and it's everywhere. This thing is everywhere. It's omnipresent. So I don't know, I'd like to know sort of what the ancients called it. I would be intrigued. But yeah, the things here, there, everywhere. I used to be terrified of it when I was younger. It would always be there. And the thought that I know that it's been in me when I've been drunk and that, it's horrible. And it's not just alcohol, obviously. It seems to mostly take great enjoyment with, well, watching people kill themselves, forcing them to kill themselves. I imagine that's the one that causes lots of stabby moments in schizophrenics, because most people are scared of that. I've been scared of that label my whole life. But yeah, I call him Unzipper Al. He's one of the most evolved, I would say, of the whole creepy creep shows that inhabit this earth alongside us. It's because you can't see him doesn't mean it's not there. Creepy. Anyway, I think that's enough, Al. I don't know what else I could talk about. Maybe my first near-death experience. I think this could be why I see these creatures. I can't remember it. I was too young. I was 18 months old. I went towards the light and they sent me back, and they were grey. Didn't disguise themselves as Granny or anything like that. They didn't the next time I came to them either, but that's in a past life, and I wasn't older at the time. I didn't know that one. But yeah, I'm really terrible at this. That's why I've been putting it off for so many years. You know, even with the start of COVID, and everybody's like, oh, what you said, all that you said, and the wells, and here's another one that I've said. My local village, well, one of our local villages, not this one up the road, the hotel, common wedding venues now been changed to a contract with the Home Office for asylum seekers. Obviously all of them are up in arms because they're all men. Now, one of my vision, dreams, whatever you'd call it, is Third World War. That it would be Muslims against Christianity and Jews. I think it's the Jews that start it. But the Muslims, in their infinite sense, take the opportunity to, well, bring down Rome. And I've always said to everybody, the Third World War will be staged on the street corner. And I was like, no, we won't get that. But you will. But you will, and it's coming. Here's the first of the daffodils in the village. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, I'm going to talk more about dreams. I've got loads of them, so many. Right, I'm going to go back in and finish my pint.